Law 23. Focus your resources. In our increasingly divided world, we're often caught in a state of constant distraction and dispersion, our attention pulled in 1,000 different directions. Counter this by concentrating your energy on the most crucial point. Intensity always trumps diffuseness. When looking to amplify your power, find that one key ally to rally behind. Law 24. Master the art of politicking. The ideal courtier thrives in a realm where power and political savvy rule supreme. Those who have mastered the art of finesse defer to superiors and exert influence over others in the most subtle and graceful ways. Law 25. Reinvent yourself. Don't be confined by the roles society has set out for you. Reinvent yourself by forging a new identity, one that demands attention and never loses its allure. The persona you seem to be born with isn't necessarily who you truly are. Beyond your inherited traits, your identity has been shaped by your parents, friends, and environment. Incorporate theatrical elements into your public demeanor. Your power will be amplified, and your persona will seem larger than life. Fun fact: Jules Mansart, a French architect, designed several premises in Versailles for King Louis XIV. Mansart would purposely leave noticeable flaws in the garden designs so that the king could easily spot and correct them. He would then praise the king for his masterful solution to the problem, raising the king's esteem among the courtiers. Laws 26:30. Keep your words dubious but promising. Law 26. Maintain a spotless reputation. It's essential to appear as a paragon of civility and efficiency. Make sure your hands are never soiled by mistakes or wrongdoings. Maintain your impeccable image by using others as fall guys or pawns to shield your involvement. The key idea here is to deflect blame and wrongdoing onto a third party, which can then be punished or discarded. Law 27. Capitalize on people's inherent need to believe. People inherently want to believe in something. Make yourself the center of such desire by offering them a new purpose or cause to follow. Keep your words ambiguous yet full of promise. Prioritize enthusiasm over rationality and clear thought. Provide your followers with rituals to observe and ask them to make sacrifices on your behalf. Law 28. Embrace audacity in action. If you're uncertain about a plan, don't pursue it. Your doubts and hesitations will undermine your efforts. Timidity can be perilous. It's often better to be audacious. Most people are timid. They avoid conflict and seek approval. They might contemplate a bold move but rarely execute it for fear of the consequences, what others might think, or the resistance they may encounter if they step out of their comfort zone. Bravery, on the other hand, is less self-absorbed and brings a sense of tranquility since it's less self-conscious. Law 29. Strategize until the end. The outcome is what matters most. Plan until the end, considering all possible results, obstacles, and twists of fortune that might undo your efforts or bring glory to others. By planning until the end, you won't be swept away by circumstances, and you'll know when to stop. Gently steer fate and help determine the future by thinking far ahead. Law 30. Make your achievements appear effortless. Your actions should seem natural and carried out with ease. All the hard work and planning that goes into them, along with any cunning strategies, must be concealed. When you act, do so nonchalantly, as if you could do much more. Resist the temptation to reveal how hard you work. It only raises questions. Never teach anyone your tricks, or they might be used against you. Laws 31-39. There is great power in tapping into the fantasies of the masses. Law 31. Control the outcomes by dealing your own cards. Provide people with choices that, regardless of the option they pick, will ultimately benefit you. Compel them to decide between two unfavorable options, both of which advance your goals. Law 32. Cater to people's dreams. People often shun reality as it can be harsh and displeasing. Avoid appealing to truth and reality unless you are prepared for the backlash that disillusionment can bring. Law 33. Identify each individual's vulnerability. Everyone has a soft spot, often a hidden insecurity or a potent need. Once discovered, This vulnerability becomes a lever you can use to your advantage. Do not inflict harm. Just subtly demonstrate that you know something deeply personal about them, which will establish you as the more powerful entity. Law 34. Carry yourself like royalty to be treated as such. People tend to respond to you based on how you conduct yourself. If you carry yourself like a sovereign, they will react correspondingly. Above all, self-respect is essential to command the same from others. Law 35. Perfect the skill of patience. Rushing indicates a lack of self-restraint and time mastery. Exercise patience, as if you're confident that everything you desire will eventually come to you. Law 36. Disregard what you cannot possess. Indifference is the ultimate reprisal. By acknowledging a trivial issue, you grant it legitimacy. Paying attention to a foe empowers them. Let things be. If there's something you desire but cannot attain, show scorn for it. The less interest you exhibit, the more superior you appear. Law 37. Stage captivating performances. Dramatic visuals and symbolic gestures create an aura of influence. Everyone is drawn to them. Craft compelling performances for those around you, and they will overlook your actual intentions. Law 38. Conceal your original thoughts and mirror others. Avoid showcasing your unconventional thoughts. People might assume you're merely trying to grab their attention, ignoring the true value of your ideas. Instead, blend in and cultivate your unique edge subtly. Share your innovative thoughts only with close friends and associates who can appreciate your brilliance. Law 39. Agitate the waters to bring the fish to the surface. Emotional responses and anger are strategically disadvantageous. Aim to remain composed and impartial whenever possible. If you can provoke your opponent into anger while you stay calm, you will secure an advantage. Laws 40-48. Dangerous is what you get for free. Law 41. Don't just mimic greatness, create your own. What comes first always appears more authentic and original than what follows. If you're following in the footsteps of a great person or have a famous parent, you'll need to accomplish twice as much to surpass them. Avoid getting lost in their shadows or being stuck in a past you didn't create. Carve out your own identity and make your mark by altering the approach. Diminish the influence of the predecessor, question their legacy, and attain power by shining in your unique way. Law 42. Dethrone the one in command. Every problem can often be traced back to a single influential individual. Minimize their impact by isolating or removing them. Law 43. Appeal to people's emotions. Fear and intimidation yield results that will eventually backfire. You should instead coax others into willingly moving in your direction. A person you have charmed becomes your loyal ally. Charm people by understanding their psychology and exploiting their weaknesses. Appeal to their emotions, resonate with their values, and alleviate their worries. Law 44. Disorient and provoke using the mirror effect. The mirror reflects reality, but it is also an excellent tool for deception. When you mirror your opponents, imitating their moves, they fail to decode your strategy. The mirror effect confuses and infuriates them, compelling them to overreact. Few can resist the power of the mirror effect. Law 45. Champion change, but never too abruptly. In theory, everyone acknowledges the need for change, but in practice, people are creatures of habit. Excessive innovation can cause anxiety and trigger rebellion. If you're new to a position of power or an outsider trying to build a power base, make it a point to respect the existing ways of doing things. Law 46. Don't project an image of perfection. Appearing superior or flawless among others can be risky. It generates envy and creates silent enemies. To maintain safety, occasionally confess to minor flaws or mistakes. This will deflect envy and make you appear more relatable and human. Law 47. Achieve with moderation, don't overshoot your goals. The moment of celebrating victory often carries significant risk. In such times, you can become overconfident and arrogant, leading you to overstep your original aim and potentially making enemies. Strategy and planning are crucial. Set a goal for yourself, and once you reach it, pause. Law 48. Embrace fluidity as a strategy. Once you establish a definite shape, it becomes easier for others to categorize you. They anticipate your moves and know how to hit you where it hurts most. Instead of being rigid and predictable, remain adaptable and flexible. Embrace the reality that nothing is permanent. Adopt the behavior of water, formless and fluid, and stop relying on stability or enduring order. Things change. You should too. Thanks for watching.